Club.
What did you think of it?
It was amazing, yeah, it was really, really good. It's a good location, really good crowd. The problem that I found, not just with this place, but every festival at the moment, is the sound. Like, they're putting limiters on every sound, so it really restricts what people can enjoy, because really, when you think about it, you come to a festival to hear music, and if it doesn't sound very loud, it sounds loud from behind and around, but out there it's not loud enough, and it's like that Glastonbury and Glade and all the big festivals, and it's like, I feel like the government is trying to restrict all the young people having a lot of fun again.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, because it's quite a long and deep story, but basically the internet has really killed music, basically, because people can get music for free, so it makes it really awkward for artists to like make money.
Yeah.
So the only way an artist can make money, whether it be from the bottom to the top, is by going out touring and doing live gigs, whether it's DJing or as a live band. So that makes more festivals, because everyone is wanting to play out, whether it be a DJ or a live act. So basically, there's more festivals, as you know, like Kendal Calling, Nostock, Glade, Glastonbury, Global Gathering. You know, the list is endless, and there's lots of other little ones popping up. So you've got the big ones and then the little ones, and everyone's trying to make a living, and everyone's trying to play at all these little festivals. But the government has suddenly realised, okay, we'll let you do a festival, and as soon as it comes to the time when the festival is saying, we're going to limit your sound. So they paid all this money to do a major festival, so the government reaps the rewards of loads of money that people have paid, but then they say, yeah, you know, because they get complaints from residents and stuff like that, which is fair enough, but at the end of the day, you know, it's going back to the old acid house parties, where they, you know, but this time they've got control of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In the old days, acid house parties, they did have no control, and they weren't. Basically, money controls everything, which is unfortunate, because really, at the end of the day, all we want to do is have a good time. And if money's controlling what we have a good time, that's a bit unfair, really, because you know, as you know, I get paid to come and do this, but I give my all to have a really good time.
As we saw.
You know, I love it, and it's really frustrating that when you come and do these festivals, this happens, you know, and this is like the 10th time now. I mean, the sound level was pretty good out there, but it could have been a lot better.
Well, it's quite small.
It could have been like booming.
Small arena, so it's good. The small arenas are fine, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, but that's my point.
We were stood at the back for a bit, and it was quieter, but it was okay. It still sounded brilliant.
You would not believe what happened to it. I played it in like a 5 times the size of that, and the sound was about as loud as what you have in the living room.
Really?
And that was very frustrating.
Where was that?
That was in. It was actually by a zoo in Canterbury. It was right next to a really good zoo, and I went there to the zoo the next day and had a really good time.
So, what's your favourite festival?
There's one in Australia called Field Day, which is really good, which I'm funny enough doing this Christmas on New Year's Day.
Christmas, is it?
Yeah, New Year's Day. We play to like 25,000-30,000 people on the main stage, and it's in the middle of the city, middle of Sydney, right in the field, and there's no problems till 11 o'clock. You can have it as loud as you like.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You know, there's no complaints, but they make that feel. This is the thing, you see. This is another discussion. If people was to pay money into something when they finished the project, like say for instance this land, maybe if they paid like 50,000 to 100,000 pounds to get this field looking better than what it was before it started, after the festival's finished.
Yeah.
Fair enough, the weather restricts that. Then the people are going to say, well, you know, this place looks beautiful now. You know, we need to let these people in and do it again. This place looks amazing. No catastrophes, no major letdowns, and they're a pleasure to work with. Okay, the music was a little bit loud, but you know, it's only for a couple of nights out of the whole year. If they're going to pay us 100 grand and make this place look more beautiful every year, and they're planting trees and flowers and putting money into the local community, that's got to be fantastic.
what's your secret weapon at the minute?
I have quite a few out there tonight. I've done a lot of remixing and edits for the festivals. I've done a little Rue edit of In For The Kill,
Yeah, she's really
which
good.
is really good. And there's a Kings of Leon bootleg.
Yeah,
really good.
that kicked off big time.
The last track I played, pretty much. It's got a bit of a rude title, but it's Back to Life, the Soul to Soul thing that went down pretty well.
Will that get an official release?
Yeah, I didn't get to play any hip hop, which is quite strange. I usually drop a couple of hip hop tunes at the end.
Not away with a bit of D&B, which always goes down.
I wanted to play more. If I'd had 2 hours, I could have rinsed it.
I can see the Stanton's itching.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn it off now. No, I'm not. Straight back in there.
You started playing like a lot of dubstep as well. I went to your gig at Carry On in
Oh, did you?
Manchester.
That was a good one, wasn't
It was
it?
brilliant. It was a 4-hour set or something.
Yeah, I was pretty knackered. I was dripping wet after that.
Yeah, it was really,
I
really
lost
good.
weight from that gig.
That's the best way.
What kind of like music influences you when you were younger, when you were first starting out as a DJ?
It's quite a lot actually. I mean, if I had to like really put it to a certain aspect, I mean, I'd love to say like hip hop and funk, but that wasn't the music that I first loved. That I listened to and felt, wow, you know, I love this music. Really, it's like 80s, so it could like Human League, Spandau Ballet, all that kind of like 80s pop that I grew up with, which I really enjoyed. And I started, you know, you go out and you buy these CDs and you think, wow, this music was really quite fun. And
Yeah, it's the synths and everything.
it inspired me. And then I suddenly realised, you know, it's a little bit too commercial or cheesy. So I started getting into like two-tone and the beat and the jam and madness and the specials and selector. And then I started getting into funk and hip hop and electro. So I kind of moved in a little crazy circle, but you know, it was good. And you know, I'm quite open-minded. I don't really like trance and happy hardcore and heavy rock, but I listen to pretty much everything else. If it's got a good groove, you know, I'll go with it.